I'm gonna start off saying bye. Hi, I'm Madison, obviously. And yes, I am in a bathroom because the lighting is so much better than my bedroom. I'm gonna tell you my story on how I got diagnosed with diabetes, obviously. So, it happened when I was 9, but I was turning like 10 the next day. I got diagnosed on my birthday. I've had diabetes for almost 10 years now. Um, so I was in the 4th grade, being 19 years old, you don't know what the fuck's going on, so. Anyways, besides the point. Um, so, um, I'm having a brain fart. Excessive brain fart. Anyways, that day I woke up, I felt completely normal, I felt fine, and after I ate lunch, I felt miserable. So I went to go ask my teacher, like, hey, I'm not feeling good, can I go home? And it was only like a couple hours left, so I just stayed. She said no anyways, so whatever. And we didn't have a school nurse at the time, which kind of sucked. And even when I graduated, we didn't even have a school nurse then, so it's there's no point. But anyways, what happened was I went home feeling just utterly miserable. I told my mom, like what was going on. She had me lay down on the couch and whatnot, and I looked really pale, and all of a sudden I started drinking a whole ton of water, but I didn't know why. Yeah, I didn't know why. And I was using the bathroom really frequently, and I was dry heaving. And I don't really know what dry heaving at the time was like a symptom, but I was dry heaving. Probably because of that high blood sugar, of course, but whatever, besides the point. And my mom took me to the bathroom. I was so lightweighted to the point where she said I even looked anorexic, even though I wasn't. And, but she knew something was wrong, so we had to go to the hospital, like, right away. And, of course, she gave me a thing of water, to drink. And on the way there, I was going in and out of consciousness, and, before that even happened, my parents just thought I had the flu, because it was flu season, and the flu was going around, so whatever. And we get there, and she tells the nurses, what's going on, and they have me lay on this table. Yes, that is my pump going off. She had me lay on this table, and I'm asking for water continuously, and I probably drank like 10, 11 cups of water, probably even more that day. And you're supposed to only drink like 8 cups of water a day, if not even less, or something like that, in reality. And so, when she was giving me water, she was giving me like the small Dixie cups of water, and I'm like, seriously, dude? Like, this is bullshit. Like, I'm really thirsty. And, but when we got there, I was like not in a coma, but really close to it. And, my eyes were closed, and I can hear what's going on. I know who's around me. I can hear them talking, so I knew what was going on. But, when you're 9 and 10 years old, you don't know exactly what's going on. You just know what they're talking about. And everyone's just scared. My grandparents were there, my little sister was there, my mom, my dad was there. It was hectic. Like, it was bad. And, the next day, they drew blood, then the next day came and just waiting for, like, the test results to come back. Everyone's just, what's going on. And, the next day was my birthday, so February 18th, and this happened in the year of 08, so 2008. And the doctor comes in, and he's like, your diagnosis is that your daughter has type 1 diabetes. It's juvenile diabetes. And I want to wish you a happy birthday, and I was like, okay, this is a nice birthday present, getting diabetes on your birthday. And, I was so terrified of needles. I even told my mom I'm never getting a tattoo, and I'm legitimately sitting here with a tattoo. So, like, I overcame my fear as far as the condition went. So, they had to teach me on this stuff, on how to, take a shot, how to, refill it, whatever the fuck they were doing that day. And, so it's kind of like asking myself, like, how can I do this at home? They gave me like a Novolog pen and a Humalog pen. And I remember going home and just being so fucking terrified that I was even bawling my eyes out like that bad. My mom's sitting there and, I'm like, Mom, I cannot do this. And she's like, Madison, look me in the eye and tell me you can do this. Like, I just can't. And she took, like, the pen and just jabbed my leg with it. It was, I hated my mom that day. I wanted to kill her so bad, but, if she wasn't around, nobody was around, and no, we didn't have any nurses, or if there was not a thing to help diabetes, we wouldn't be here today. We would all be, like, extinct, like the dinosaurs, you know what I mean? And, so yeah, I'm just really grateful for those doctors being there, my parents, my mom, my dad, and everybody just supporting me. Like, my teachers were a big part of my life, too. Like, they helped me. Because we didn't have a nurse, and my special ed teachers were basically my nurses, to the point where something went wrong, they knew what to do. So I thank them for, whatever they were doing. And, by the age of 16, I've always dreamt of getting an insulin pump. So at 16, I got my insulin pump, and I was so ADHD that day, and it's bad for me to say that, because me not having ADHD, it's bad when someone doesn't have ADHD act as if they are ADHD in a doctor's office. It was bad. To the point where I didn't pay attention to a thing at all. And so, I'm just playing with the little, buttons, just checking it out, and she's like, Madison, don't use this unless you have to. And I'm like, okay, I understand that. It's for use only, for whatever. And, so, you have the patch, and, 3 days later, you have to change the patch. I didn't know on how to do anything, because I was just super excited, super stoked to get my pump, and I was not listening. I was so hyper. And, so I'm like, Mom, I don't know what to do. She's like, weren't you even listening? I'm like, no, didn't you know that? She's like, no, I didn't. So she's like, shall we call her? And I'm like, no, don't call her, because she might think I'm, stupid or something. And I was like, I got this. And so, the idiot that I was, I looked up on YouTube and learned from there. Even though I only knew, the half of the stuff that she was working on, and that was it. So, yeah, so, I'm really grateful for being alive today, I have a great boyfriend. He's amazing. I have family support. I have my boyfriend's support. I have everyone's support. And I have you guys as support. So I want to thank you guys, too, for helping me out with this. And it just really means a lot. So, that's my story. So, if you guys want to, add me on Facebook and we can talk, or what if you have any questions about a pump, or, whatever I went through, what I went through. I went through a lot more stuff later on with my pregnancy, but that's not from a diagnosis story, but I can tell you that, later on, if you guys want me to. So, yeah, I'm gonna let you go, and, I guess thanks for, thanks for listening.